What up, people? Welcome back to Fathead TV. I'm your host, Cash Money. We're bringing the new news, interviews, and more. And today, man, we got a great interview, man. My good friend, Rob White. Rob, how you doing today, bro?
Doing fine, brother Cassius. How you doing today,
man? Look, I'm blessed as always, man. You know what? Man, I got a call from you, man, and you had a lot of stuff on your chest, man. You wanted the people to hear you talk about something, man. What's the point of this interview today?
Well, the point of this interview today is, you have this content creator that has created this site in connection with Justice for Young Dolph. And he's like making, I guess, implications about different things, about different people who were co-conspirators of different things. And just for me, my point is that when he particularly came to me, he talked about doing a 2-hour special on me, and he gave key names.
2-hour special?
Yeah, I mean, he does these 2-hour specials. He did a 2-hour special on Evelyn, so I'm assuming he's going to do a 2-hour special on me because he said that my special goofiness deserves a whole 2-hour. I mean, my special goofiness deserves my own video, so he's going to do a video on me. But when he says my name,
yeah,
he brings out key names. Like he makes a mention of the mayor. He makes a mention of Senator Brent Taylor. He says the senator. He makes a mention of Endless Entertainment CEO head. You got the artist D Moolah, everybody. So he's making all these different comments about these different high-profile people as he's talking about me. So all I can assume is that I can't, Cassius, I don't know. I don't have enough information to talk about myself for 2 hours. And if you're doing 2-hour specials, I just don't want a situation where you're using me to springboard whatever your agenda is towards somebody else. Because when he mentions me, he says that I need my own special, and he's making reference to different people that I post on my social media. Like he's saying, oh, you got politicians, you got criminals, you got news people or whatever. So he's making mention to all these different people on my social media or whatever, but these are just pictures.
Right.
So, I mean, in this connection with this Dolph thing or whatever, everybody that he's bringing in, he said that these are key people that are connected to CMG.
For real?
And so I was like, I didn't know I was connected to CMG.
Hey, that's so like to make a out of bounds accusation on somebody's name,
right?
When he doesn't even know the person,
right?
In general, you can cause a lot of things. You can have a lot of things happen in Memphis,
man. I mean, if you think about the culture and the way people are in Memphis, I mean, all you gotta do is like, I mean, he's part of this, or he's part of that, he's part of this. So when I'm hearing all of this, I mean, somebody said this to me or whatever.
Yes.
And it's like, as I'm watching this video and seeing all of this or whatever, and I'm like, I ain't getting it.
Right.
I mean, and the information in the video is so wrong. And so, I mean, first of all, they had a whole case. Like, you think that the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and all these different organizations that dealt with this situation, with whatever happened with Young Dolph, you think that they're not smart enough to figure out what happened and who involved in all of this?
Exactly.
So what I'm saying is that after all of this is dead and gone, this person is getting views and commercials off of saying that there are other co-conspirators and people that had to do with this, this, and that. And he's taking it and he's pushing it and he's getting people that's watching it and getting views. And now me, I'm some person, because I was friends with Evelyn, of course.
Right.
I'm some person that deserves a 2-hour special, me, myself. But you have to remember, the name of this site is Justice4Dolph.
Right.
So why do I deserve a whole 2 hours when it's connected to Young Dolph?
Okay. And speaking of Young Dolph, I know it's a lot of the people he connected you to. How do you know Young Dolph?
Well, what they don't know, whoever's running Justice4Dolph, is that Young Dolph is my physical little cousin. So they're accusing me of conspiring against my blood physical little cousin. If he understands Castelia and Hamilton High School, now me and Dolph met when we were in middle school.
Right.
We had a family reunion at NBC Suites. Anybody went to Hamilton High School is a guy named Big Said. Big Said, like 6'9", played for Hamilton.
Yeah.
When Dolph first started rapping, Big Said was his bodyguard. We walking down Beale Street, I see Big Said and some of my other cousins or whatever, and they're like, hey man, Dolph got a show. And I'm like, who? Yeah, Dolph got a show. Cousin Dolph, whatever. I said, that nigga rapping? You know what I'm saying? When they
Yeah.
told me this nigga was rapping, I was like, this nigga rapping? That nigga can't rap. That's what I said. I ain't take that shit serious. That nigga can't rap. That's what I said. And I kept on going. Big saying, like, y'all, and you bullshitting, Rob.
Yeah.
Said 6'9", be like a gentle giant. That's our cousin. Nice as hell. Used to be the security at the Peabody Hotel.
Okay, yeah.
Said the real tall dude.
Yeah.
He used to do Dolph security.
Yeah.
All of them my little cousins.
For real?
Yeah, them my little cousins. So for me, with Young Dolph, this is somebody who, I'm his big cousin.
Right.
He used to talk to me on the phone.
Right.
Oh, Rob, this, that. Dolph didn't deal with me because he didn't like my relationship with Bill Street.
Okay.
Back in the day, I'm doing events and parties with Bill Street, and he basically like, man, look, I'm trying to get him to be my business partner so we can do concerts at Pepsi Pavilion.
Okay.
He bullshit. He didn't want to do it or whatever because he said we on some bullshit down there, which I don't know what that was about. So when he's getting into all of this stuff or whatever he had going on, I'm saying you didn't want to do business with me because of the same things that you into now.
Right. You
know what I mean? So people got to understand with me having a relationship with a little cousin that's like a second cousin. You know what I mean? So Dolph's grandmother and my grandfather were brother and sister.
That's cool.
Yeah, Dolph's grandmother, when he talk about Etta Mae is my grandfather's sister.
Yeah.
So with that being said, so all of this stuff they got going on, these are my younger cousins. So when I'm hearing about all this street beef and all this stuff going on, I ain't taking it serious.
Right.
It's like going in one ear and go out the other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The day he got shot and died, I'm like, what? It got that serious? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm big cousin. I mean, I'm going to tell them right from wrong.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them right from wrong.
As it should be.
Yeah, so it's like when all of this stuff is going on, I'm lost. Now, the thing is, with this being my little cousin, with all of the stuff they had going on, some of the people he might not have been friends with or whatever, they were my friends.
Gotcha.
What I'm saying is this right here. I'm a businessman. I'm a networker. I hang with everybody. I love with everybody. The dude starts off saying, he said, you got politicians on your page. You got criminals on your page. You got news people on your page. Yeah. Because I'm going to say something. What he don't understand is that when you're into community.
Yes.
Community is not about judging people.
Right.
I don't know what you do and I don't care.
Right.
But when we feed the homeless, when we go feed the homeless, or we give backpacks to kids or whatever, guess what? There's going to be some drug dealers in line.
Sure enough is.
There's going to be some old ladies in line.
Right.
There's going to be some police officers in line. It's going to be every type of person that you can think of in line when you do community events. And when you start taking pictures with people, you don't go, I'm not going to take pictures with you because somebody said you sold drugs. I'm not going to take pictures with you because somebody said you was a police officer and kicked somebody's door. And when you're in the community and you're doing things to build community, you're going to have a lot of different pictures with a lot of people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because
it's a community. I ran for office. I was a politician. So when you're a politician and you're building the community and you're trying to change things and you're trying to get people to not do what this person who's saying he's trying to get Justice4Dolph doing,
right,
falsely accusing people of being connected to people, of having agendas to hurt people and all this other stuff that he's saying or whatever, because whether he's right or wrong, I don't know. But I don't know why he wants to do a special on me. But all I'm saying is that what we're trying to do is reverse all the violence. He made a comment about the CEO of Endless Entertainment, Head. You know what I'm saying? He talking about Head making a comment like, oh, this, that. I ain't gonna say exactly what he said. But what he don't understand, the picture that me and Head was on together, that was at Lester Hudson birthday party.
Yeah, Lester
Hudson. So me and Head took a picture at Lester Hudson birthday party. Zebo was there too. D Moolah came through there. You know what I'm saying? The week before that, when they did the Glow Bash downtown, Moneybag Yo came through there where we was at.
Gotcha.
But week later was it got Big Moochie Grape or whatever.
Yeah, Big Moochie.
He come through there. What I'm saying is this right here, all these people, all this stuff. When we do, it's peace there. Lester Hudson birthday party. 800 people showed up. Do you hear me?
Really?
800 people showed up. You know how many security we had?
How many?
We had 2 security, and all they did was make sure that people collect the money for the lady at the door. We had 800 people come to Lester Hudson birthday party and no incidents.
Number love, yeah.
Number love. Yeah. The only problem we had is that there were so many people down there that MPD started ticketing people who was parked bad.
Okay, yeah.
That's it. That's it. People parked bad. It was no complaints for neighbors or whatever. This is before the Memphis Safe Task Force.
Oh, okay,
This is
okay.
before the National Guard. This is before the Memphis Safe Task Force. This is when murder numbers and violence is at an all-time height in Memphis. We can throw a birthday party for Lester Hudson. You hear me? Birthday party for Lester Hudson. 800 people show up. Me and Head take a picture. People celebrating, people happy, people good. 800 black people in one spot. Murders going on around Memphis or whatever. We had 0 incidents. We chilling. You hear me?
Yeah.
Now, if you look at like B Hall and Jason Spicer and all them down at Cache, they one block down the street, same thing.
Seriously.
Doing R&B Soul Fest, kicking it, whatever. 400-500 black people showing up. You know what I'm saying? Down there kicking it and hanging. No incidents. So when I heard somebody say something about the picture that I took with Head, I'm letting you know right now, it was at Lester Hutton's birthday party. 800 people showed up, no incidents. That's it.
Right.
I don't hang with Endless Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I don't be around him.
And he's claiming Head. I mean, he said, Head and blah, blah, he's connected to Head and Endless Entertainment. I'm like, when I heard it, I was like,
no, I don't know him like that. We took a picture at the birthday party.
I'm like, just because someone takes a picture with someone at a birthday party, just taking a picture in general anyway.
Right.
You got to be implicated in somebody's death.
Right.
Dog, that's like
crazy.
I really had to give somebody like this shine.
Man, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? But you know how some cats, I want you to get your voice out there, get your side of the story.
What he gonna put on this thing?
Yeah.
I mean, when he from what he already done said about certain people and what he's accused people of, he's so lost.
Right.
Like he's accusing people of dealing with people that don't even know each other.
Right.
And that's dangerous when you have people that are like young and impressionable, and you got all these people that want to ride for this person and ride for that person.
Right.
And they don't know what they riding for. They just ride.
They just ride.
They just, you know what I'm saying? They want to ride and slide. You know what I'm saying? They want to be with it.
And don't even know what they ride for.
They want to gain their stripes, and whatever they hit, they cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you got that type of mentality, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to see nothing happen bad to nobody. We're done with that. We don't want nothing bad to happen to nobody.
Right.
But when you start bringing ignorance and a lack of knowledge and uneducated people around, and you start getting them riled up over all this foolishness, and you start painting these people a certain way, you don't know what one of these people will do to somebody following the lead of some bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, it's really these people over here that did it, or this really, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you riling people up for this bullshit?
Man, they really
Don't you know they had a trial to deal with this shit?
Man.
I've never came up nowhere near any of that shit.
And they sit back and they just basically put your name. It's like the internet is good and bad in different perspectives. But it's bad when you have a person that could just go on their own. It's like mentally, you have a lot of people. You have sane people and crazy people. You got this person, first of all, scared to show their face.
Right.
Then using a fake voice along with that. So you're afraid to show your face. And then you're around here using a fake voice, a voiceover. Then you're telling lies.
Right.
On top of that. And then when you're telling lies, you're starting rumors. And like you said at first, you're getting young folks riled up who don't know
nothing,
the whole story
at all.
And then basically everybody knows who actually.
It's over with. But you getting a bunch of misinformed people that just want anything to jump on riled up.
Hits and clicks.
I'm gonna tell you what it remind me of. I used to watch this TV show, Criminal Minds, right? And they would have like a serial killer. But then it's like they couldn't figure out what's going on because they got a copycat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a copycat serial killer.
This fool
recreated new killers. And
this fool copycat behind this thing, man.
Damn, nigga done recreated a whole scenario to get some shit started again. Nigga gotta.
Hey, that's crazy. Hey, another person he said he was connected to, he said, Yo Gotti, you were connected to Yo Gotti.
Right, he said everybody here is like CMG conspirators. Let me tell you something like this right here, man. When it comes to Yo Gotti, right? Yo Gotti asked me to be his business partner years ago, right? So we're at Southwest Tennessee Community College.
Right.
I'm the SGA president of Southwest Tennessee Community College.
Okay.
So during this time, like, it was different crews of people, hot stuff on campus or whatever. You got to go back to like when Gotti and them was giving out T-shirts in the mall of Memphis. this around that, you know, that era.
That's a while back.
Man, yeah, 616. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, it's a dude, Nate and Adam, they was running their own in 616, you know, after like Bud and Will and all them people on 616, they moved to Bill Street, right?
Yeah,
So, you know, 616, with me being the SGA president of Southwest Tennessee Community College, I had my own night in college.
Really?
Yeah. Thursday night was my night.
Okay.
At that time, Howard Q, Collegian Connection, Vic, and all of those people was down there 616 doing their thing. But Thursday nights was my night. I was supposed to be doing a talent night or whatever.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna go into everything that happened, but because I had my own night at 616 and I was a student government president, Yo Gotti, T-Stit, and De Niro, all three of them used to be together all the time. Yo Gotti, T-Stit, and De Niro. When they was all together, they used to come into the student lounge at Southwest Tennessee Community College, and they like have little meetings with me. They come, they sit down and talk to me or whatever.
Okay.
And it's like, I used to talk to Gotti or whatever, and I used to give them advice on business back then.
For real?
I don't even think they will remember me now. The only one would probably remember me is T-Stit, because T-Stit kind of kept up with me. But as far as like Gotti and De Niro, once we kind of separated, they probably wouldn't even remember these meetings, just being honest. But the meetings were about me and Gotti forming a partnership to do concerts at 616 for him.
Okay.
Because at the time, Yin Yang Twins and Lil Jon and the East Side Boys and Yin Yang Twins, Hypo on the mic.
Hey,
Hypo on the mic was doing the big shows on the live side at 616.
Yeah.
So since I had my own Thursday night on the live side, Gotti was like, hey, let's team up and let's take this to the next level.
Okay, just trying to partner and get money. That's basically the main thing is, yeah.
This is how I know Yo Gotti. My experience with Yo Gotti was that at a very early age, I knew he was going to be successful.
Really?
Man, listen, when I used to have conversations with this cat, he was one of the most well-organized within what he wanted and how he pitched it. He was damn good with his pitch. He's the type of cat that he could sell you because he really sold me or whatever. The truth is he really sold me because he was so organized. Like, he came off as a seasoned businessman from the jump, even in college.
Really?
The problem came in here. I'm not going to say business partners or everything was going on. At 616, we had a situation, right? A guy that was partnered with me when we did an event, he used some of Howard Q's equipment.
Really?
Piss Howard the fuck off.
I know how, and I'm like,
Howard pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
I didn't realize or know that when we were doing the events that we needed certain equipment.
Right.
The dude that I was doing business with, that was his job to find all that out. Hiring DJ equipment, all that. So the dude I was doing business with didn't really do his job. And when he didn't do his job, it ended up in another DJ using some of Howard's equipment. And when that happened or whatever, it was like, it was a bad thing. Like,
right here,
the guy loved Howard Q to death right now. But during that period, it was some bad blood because of what somebody that worked with me did. And I didn't know. I just generally didn't know.
Right.
So when this is going on between me and Howard and this other guy, whatever, because it wasn't a long thing. It was just an incident or whatever. Things got shady. So I kind of pulled the plug on a Thursday night. And I was telling my people, like, nah, if we do this event again, we're going to have the money right, the flyers right. We got to have everything right. We can't half-ass do this. I ain't doing it. Even the owner, Nate, was on my ass. Nate, Adam, they owned 616 back then. They was like, Rob, do the event, you bullshit. And I'm like, man, we ain't got our shit together. And I was just being honest. We didn't have our shit together.
Right.
So during this period, while I'm talking to Gotti, it's like he was ready. He had his shit together. Just didn't have mine together.
Okay.
Just being 100%. So I didn't go into that business deal with him to help promote his brand, to help him do concerts, which probably would have led into him doing concerts with Yin Yang Twins and all those guys. I wasn't in position to. But at the time, with everything that was going on, I didn't want to go into detail about everything that was going on personally in the business side of it.
Right.
So that led to some procrastination where, like we talked about it a few times, had a few meetings or whatever, and then that stuff just kind of drift off. It wasn't no bad blood.
Right.
But a few years later or whatever, I can remember I was with a dude named Freddie Hydro. They had created another little spin-off radio station in Memphis.
Okay.
It was 98 or 90-something. I can't remember or whatever.
Yeah.
But while I was with Freddie Hydro, we outside, right? So me and Freddie Hydro standing outside talking or whatever. I don't know who's going out of town or some shit was happening somewhere or whatever.
Yeah.
And Yo Gotti pull up.
For real?
I'm dead fucking serious, right? So Yo Gotti pull up. So I'm outside talking to Freddie Hydro, and Yo Gotti pull up on us, right? It's like nighttime. It's like 11, 12 at night. And Gotti pull up on us, and Gotti was like, man, I know you. And like, me? He was like, yeah, I know you. And I was like, man, Memphis small, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I be so honest, man, I speak on it there, man. And it was like, I knew he knew me, and I knew he knew me from Southwest.
Yeah.
And I played dumb.
You just played it off,
I played
yeah.
dumb because I really was embarrassed about the deal not going through where we could have made some money together.
Right.
So I was thinking to myself, like, damn, them niggas fuck my shit up or whatever. I ain't get an opportunity to make it. So I was like, man, Memphis small, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know flies type shit, but it was just like,
No, I
I didn't
understand.
even want to go into why it didn't work. But he was so far along at that point, he wouldn't have brought it up because he was already successful. He started to take off or whatever. But it was like one of those things where, like, man, I'm the type of person that, like, a lot of business deals and different things I have, if somebody mess it up, I ain't gonna throw them under the bus.
Right.
So it was like at that moment, you know what I'm saying, the dude that I was working with, like, he just went on top of his business. And it, like, caused me to kind of have to hold it. So I was like, shit, it is what it is. So, hey, but that's been like, that was 1999, 2000.
And it's 2026.
2026. So with that being said, since then, maybe 6-7 years ago, I'm sitting at the bar at Privé.
Okay.
Yo Gotti walks in the Privé. You know what I'm saying? When he walks in the Privé, he's walking by the bar. He walks up to me and says, hey, how you doing, brother? Hope you're having a good day. And then he walks off.
Don't even know who you are.
Don't even know who I am. So when this guy Justice4Dolph says that I'm a co-conspirator or a low-level person or some kind of connected to be on the Justice4Dolph, what he doesn't realize is that I haven't had a conversation with Yo Gotti in 26 years, and he wouldn't even notice me if he saw me. And Young Dolph is my physical cousin. Now, I have been around a lot of different people that are connected to both of them or whatever, but the truth is that if you would have asked me today, who's my favorite rapper, I would say Yo Gotti. I listen to more Yo Gotti music than any other artist. You know,
I'm talking naturally because I have, yeah.
I'm talking about within the last few years, it's like, I'm going to tell you, my ex-girlfriend, her favorite song was Spaz Out.
For real?
Yeah, so every time she get mad at me, she turn Spaz Out all the way up.
Yeah.
Start cursing and hollering and screaming. When she hear this, she going to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So my new favorite artist is Big Glow.
Oh, yeah, Glow.
Glorilla is my first favorite female artist. You know what I'm saying? And I, hey, look. I ain't gonna lie. I seen them pictures that Wook had a Glow at the all-white affair.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Hey, and it's a fact. She was looking like a snack.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, no disrespect to Brandon Ingram. Yeah. Queen, so Glow.
Yeah.
Big Glow was looking like a snack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, Glow got the juice.
Hey, yeah, she got the juice. Hey, she most definitely got the juice.
But when I talk about all these things, like, he don't understand, like, man, when it comes to this street culture or whatever, everybody connected, man. When you look at my family or whatever, I mean, you ain't gonna get no extra views and no kudos off of me or whatever. Shit, I ain't got no money. I ain't got nothing popping or whatever going on. I did what I did. I'm just a regular everyday nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever you think you're gonna get out of it, all you're gonna do is just have a bunch of broke niggas in the hood sitting back watching what you're doing.
Man.
Cause that's all around me. It's just a bunch of broke hood niggas right now.
Man. What's so crazy is because he's bringing up politicians too. He like, man, Paul Young. I'm like, wait a minute. He's talking like Paul Young is the politician of power or something. You know what?
I gotta be honest. He said he specifically did not say Paul Young's name, but he said the mayor is on his page.
Yeah.
So when he starts saying things like that, I'm saying, okay, if he gonna do 2 hours, these are the people he's gonna talk about.
Right.
Because he made sure he said he specifically said certain little, of people that's on my page or whatever. Right. So when you look at Paul Young or whatever, I think that it's just my opinion. I think Paul Young is the greatest mayor in Memphis history.
Man, look. I've been told so many people this same exact thing. I said from what he's doing and what he's trying to implement in Memphis, I'm like, dude.
Man, we ain't never had a mayor that you can call on the phone 24 hours a day. Somebody can get access to him, and tomorrow he gonna be there. Hey. And then after he fixed the problem, he gonna put it on social media to show you.
Hey.
Memphis has never had a block-to-block walking, people-friendly mayor that the richest and the lowest person can have access to and grab.
Yeah.
You know where Paul Young gonna be at all times, and you can pull up on Paul Young.
Man, look.
We ain't never had a mayor we can pull up on, county or city. I mean, no disrespect to nobody in the past, but you can pull up on Paul Young. Yeah. And if you tell him your problem, he gonna try to fix it.
Man, Paul Young done been to this spot 3 times already.
Man, look here, man. Paul Young wants to be available to people. Man,
Always.
Let me tell you a story about Paul Young, man. I'm downtown from a distance. I watch everything. I don't miss nothing. I don't miss nothing. Man, Paul Young in at least $500-600 suit. Looking nice, looking real nice.
Oh, yeah.
He's the head of the DMC. He looking good. He got money already.
Yeah.
He don't need nothing.
No.
Nobody out there. You know what's out there on Main Street and Court Square? Bombs, bomb pits, peasants, vagrants. You know what I'm saying? Disease, nastiness is out there.
Yeah.
Man, Paul Young out there in a $500 suit. It bothers him to walk past trash on the ground without picking it up. I look at myself as a noble person. But when those homeless people, those bums and shit, I feed them sometimes. I ain't picking their trash up.
Yeah.
I'm not picking their trash up.
I will feed them, but yeah, you're right.
As the head of the DMC, he didn't call them down there to clean it up. He started cleaning it up himself in a suit. I ain't never seen a politician do that. I never seen a nigga in a suit get down and clean up where the bums leave trash and didn't ask nobody to do it. And he did it. He did it subconsciously. He didn't even think about when he did it. I'm watching him from a distance.
Right.
I'm watching him from a distance. He was walking down Main Street and he saw trash on the street and other places. And immediately, man, I lived downtown for 25 years. Downtown Memphis, I had a place downtown Memphis 25 years.
Yeah.
Paul Young immediately started picking up the trash outside in an expensive suit. Nobody around watching him. He ain't got to do that.
At all.
He's the head of the DMC. He got a whole division to clean up. He ain't make a phone call like, hey man, why this trash ain't picked up? I ain't finna have this out here. He didn't even think about it. And me, he just started cleaning it up.
I can go ahead and do it myself.
He didn't even think about it. I'm saying that's the type of person he is. He didn't even think about it. Tell me another man that with their reflexes in an expensive suit gonna make them start cleaning up trash outside. Come on, man. People can say whatever they want to say, man, but the truth is what it is, man. It is what it is. Now for me, Paul Young, I'm a 100% Paul Young supporter. You know what I'm saying? If I knock doors or whatever I can do.
110%.
And I'm gonna address this. Like, you know, sometimes people have said things like, if you so close to Paul Young, how come he never gave you a job? I don't want to work for no Paul Young. He the mayor of the city. Look, this what people fail to realize, man. What people fail to realize is that when the community come together and they start putting people in place to get elected and do different things, right? Okay, the smartest of the smartest and the person got the best plan, you put them in place to get elected, right?
Right.
So Paul Young is the mayor because he's the smartest of everybody and the community got behind him and put him in office. But when you sit down with somebody and basically you make a vow to support them, you know, when I sat down with Paul Young, I made a vow to support him. Paul Young told everybody around him, he had different events, town halls and different things when he went to different groups of people and talked to people. He really campaigned. This man went from town hall meeting to town hall meeting. And when he's campaigning these town hall meetings, and even with me, we had a personal conversation. He like this right here, man. I need people that are willing to support me help other people because so many people are going to ask of me.
Right.
So to answer all the people that ask me, why don't I work for Paul Young and why did I ask him for a job is because I vow to help him help other people. I don't need Paul Young to give me a job.
Keyword.
I never asked Paul Young for a job, but I will always help Paul Young to help other people.
Keyword, key phrase, other people.
Other people.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Always.
It's about integrity. It's about, at the end of the day, it's about brothers, no matter what they do, no matter who they are, behind closed scenes saying that like, hey, man, we in bad shape as a people. We in bad shape as a people. Can we come together and help each other to help other people? Help other people that look like us, but not only other people that look like us, everybody. Anybody need help. It ain't no racial thing. It's all about helping people.
Right.
Some people are so selfish that they don't realize that, man, some people just want to help people.
Yeah.
As simple as that. Just want to help people. So anything that they got to say about me and Paul Young, I'm a Paul Young supporter. He run for mayor again. You probably going to see me out there. I live in Las Vegas, but guess what? I get on an airplane and come back to this motherfucker and knock doors again.
Man.
You hear me?
Most definitely.
Yeah, I'm in knock doors again if Paul Young need me to knock doors or whatever.
Look.
I'm a Paul Young supporter. Not a nigga that send in applications and looking for a job from Paul Young.
Right.
Simple as that.
Okay.
People are always asking about that shit. That's what it is. I'm a supporter.
Man.
I'm going to knock doors and I can get a little change together. I send some money to the campaign. If he need a nigga to go do some community stuff, and at the end, that's it. That's my job.
Right.
I did my job. I was a supporter. And then whoever need to fill out applications, do whatever they need to do within these fair processes that we talked about, because we even talked about it. A lot of times people don't have opportunities, no fair processes. One of the main things Paul said is that I want a city that has a fair process for anybody who has the ability to do whatever it is they have to do to have a fair chance.
Right.
Dude, it's all about being fair. I see people attack him and talk bad and do things to him, but dude is all about being fair. That's a good-hearted, good dude, man.
Yeah.
He all about being fair.
Man.
And that's why people not gonna like you when you want to be fair.
You're all right. You're all
so
right.
It's like anytime somebody like make a hint, yeah, the mayor on this page is this, it's nothing bad to say about Paul Young, because you ain't gonna find nothing.
Man, look.
He ain't that dude. You ain't gonna find nothing.
Hey, I need to start posting more, because I got some pictures of him actually in the studio.
Yeah.
And I ain't posting them yet. Yeah.
Bullshit. He don't know bullshit, man.
At all.
He don't know bullshit, man. I'm gonna tell you a real life true story, man. Real life true story. This before he's a mayor. We in my apartment. Me and Paul Young in my apartment talking, because he's a friend of mine. Good dude. We in my apartment talking or whatever. And it's like around the time where he was talking about like, you know, like, okay, I'm gonna run for mayor. This is that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I cracked a joke. Real talk. I cracked a joke. I said, man, Paul Young, this is me and Paul, the only two people in my apartment talking.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, me and Paul finna be on, baby. Paul finna be the mayor. And I was like, I'm finna be getting down and cutting up in City Hall.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga got so mad, man. That nigga clicked on me.
For real?
That man cursed me out on me.
You're like, whoa, wait a minute, man.
We ain't doing this for that. I got the Martin Luther King speech, man.
For real, man.
We ain't doing this for that. He was like, we not gonna disrespect City Hall. We not gonna disrespect. I got like a real community speech, man. Dude ain't playing. Man, that dude is serious about helping people in the community, man.
That's good.
I cracked a joke about playing in City Hall, and he roasted me for it, man. That dude was serious, man. He ain't playing. That's why I respect him so much, man. That dude is not playing, man. That dude is serious about helping the community. He's serious about helping people. I ain't no bitch ass nigga, man. I'm the only nigga in there.
Yeah.
I'm the only nigga in there with Paul. And you know how I am, Cassie.
Yeah.
I'm talking shit. Like, nigga, I'm gonna be in City Hall.
Yeah.
Paul, man, nigga, yeah. Man, that man went off on me. I'm like, I'm good, bro. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock doors and get out the way. I'm gonna knock doors and I'm out of here, baby.
Yeah.
So real shit, man, real.
Okay.
So I got number respect for Paul. So it's like, I have to say these things because if somebody has malicious intent and they come out and they do this 2-hour special or whatever they want to say and they start calling names, I just want people to know my real relationship with these folks.
Right,
so
right.
even if they say outside of this or whatever, I mean, I'm not even mad at them for saying it. I already told you what it is.
Question. Then they have, was it Brent? Was it Brent Young? I mean, Brent Taylor.
Senator Brent Taylor.
Senator Brent Taylor. What's up with that, man?
Senator. Okay. So this is my relationship with Senator Brent Taylor. I would say that I trust Senator Brent Taylor more than 99% of the people in Memphis. And it's coming from a black man talking about a white man.
Right.
You hear me? And you want to know why?
Why is that?
Because when I ran for juvenile court clerk and all those bad things happened to me, I got kicked off the ballot, all these different things that happened to me. And I'm not going to go into my past political career. When I first got into politics, Brent Taylor did not have to help me or even have a conversation with me, but I was always welcome at his house. I was always welcome at events. And when Brent Taylor was not even interested in running for state senator or running for any of these politics or whatever, and I was the politician, I was a county executive. So as a county executive, you're already a politician. So I was already a politician as a county executive. Brent Taylor was not. I was a county executive running for state representative against Barbara Cooper.
Okay.
Right. So what I'm saying is that with that being said, no strings attached, Brent Taylor asked, could he help me fundraise or do a lot of things for me that family and friends wouldn't do?
That's cool.
I told him no. You talking about one of the richest men in the South.
For real,
from doing good business, not bullshit business. One of the richest men in the South don't know me and wanted to help me. And I just said no. And the reason I said no is because I didn't understand what I was doing well enough to take somebody's money and fuck it up because I ain't that type of dude.
Right.
So when I look back at me at my lowest moment, going years later, when I run for juvenile court clerk, all these things happen to me or whatever. This is a man that before politics and after politics has always been a friend and never lied to me and always door been open to me.
That's cool.
At my lowest moment when friends and family are not dealing with me, I can go to Brent Taylor house, Secretary of State, the governor of Mississippi, high profile people in there, and I get treated like I'm his brother. I can go to Brent Taylor house, eat and drink what I want to drink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got trays of food moving around. I'm walking by tray, eating whatever I want to do, pulling it out. People walking around with trays. And you know what I'm doing? I'm walking over there like, yeah, appreciate that, eating and drinking everything I want to drink.
That's cool.
And people be like, man, if you do this, no, I'm not changing how I act. I'm acting the same way.
Yeah.
You hear me? I ain't shucking and jiving.
Ain't no shucking and jiving.
Type nigga.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? When I get up there and I get my speeches around these people, I talk the same way I'm talking right now.
Right.
So I didn't change. I'm accepted for who I am.
And that's hey, you know what?
I'm accepted.
What I figured out on that tip too, they like a person to be who they are. They don't like they respect you more, and when they know you being genuine instead of you shucking and jiving, they looking like, oh, okay, I know they're being genuine with me versus you know what I mean, just trying to.
So and the thing about it is when I'm having all these issues and problems, I can call Brent Taylor and he'll just be straight up with me. I can call this man on the phone, he'd be like, nah, this ain't gonna work. He never lied.
Man.
All I can do is say, Paul Young never lied to me and Brent Taylor never lied to me. Now, Paul Young and Brent Taylor right now, I don't hang around them. I'm not around them. Like that. But I'm saying when I were around them, back in the day when I was around them, a couple years ago, what? But like right now, I see them every so often, every blue moon, but I'm not in politics now. So I'm not around them. But when I was around them, 100.
Yeah.
Lie.
Who wouldn't want somebody like that in the corner?
When I got kicked off the ballot.
Yeah.
When I got kicked off the ballot, Paul Young was the first person to call me to check on me. You know how much of a fucked up moment that is and a low moment for somebody?
Yeah.
Friends, family, people I've been knowing my whole life. Paul Young was the one called checked on me. You know what I'm saying? Brent Taylor giving me advice on what I should do when things are going bad for me as a friend. This ain't got nothing to do with politics. This is about how people handle me when I was at my low moment.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was about politics, but after everything is done, now you at your low moment. How are people treating you when everything has already fell apart? You know what I'm saying? When I'm in my low moment, ain't no glory moment. It's a bad moment. The bad things are happening. People are posting news stories and putting things in newspaper, and I don't even know where I live at. They misprinting stuff or whatever, and they putting these things and saying these things about me, and they got lies and people coming to my house. All types of stuff has happened to me during politics because of lies.
Really?
Because of deception and setup.
Yeah.
But through all of this, I'm looking at how people treat me.
Right.
You
know
what I'm saying? Through all of the foolishness I went through, Brent Taylor never treated me funny. And this is before he decided to get back in politics.
100.
This is just as an individual human to another, humanity.
Right.
Understanding what a person go through and how they treat you. That's all I'm saying.
Good. That's good, man.
That's all I'm saying.
So another thing, another two names they brought up, Everlon, then Black. What's up with that, man?
All right, look. So the whole thing was about Everlon. It's special about Everlon. Like, me and Everlon go back the same like me and Curtis and Coco.
Yeah.
You know,
those were two more names I was going to bring up.
Right.
So go ahead and talk about all this.
Okay, look, so you got to think about it like this right here. Lakeview Garden, LVG.
Shoot,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we all from LVG, Lakeview Garden, right?
Yeah.
So you got to realize Everlon's mother and my mother were best friends at one time and hung out together. Everlon's mother taught my ex-wife how to model. My ex-wife was taking modeling class. So you got to realize, like, even when I said at the repast, they posted some of the videos from it. Me and Everlon in elementary school used to walk from Sherrod House to buy fake gold teeth at Southbrook Mall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Starters are doing that. We ain't had no, we walking, and we little kids walking. Me, Sherrod, and E used to walk to buy fake gold teeth at Southbrook Mall. So we go back then, but then there's a gap because once we get 12, 13, me and E stop hanging. Then he popped back up at Bellevue, and then he disappeared, and he go and he hang or whatever. And this is around the time where he's really locking in with like Black and Govan and all of them or whatever.
Yeah,
During that period, I'm not around them.
Okay.
Like, for example, like Hernandez Govan, I don't really know him.
Okay.
I know him from being around E.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I say back in the day when everybody was hooping, I think it's Spotswood. What was that gym in Orange Mound?
I think it was Spotswood.
Spotswood, yeah. So like I would see Govan at the gym. We all would hoop at the gym or whatever. So like me and all of it or whatever, I ain't never got into it with Govan. I ain't never had a bad experience with Govan. Okay. Like it's always been he was around E, he was cool or whatever. I seen him at Privé a few times or whatever. When I see him, it's like, oh, what's up, man? How you doing? Hi, goodbye. But it's like I'm not in that circle on that side enough to know what they be having going on. You know what I'm saying? So when it come to Everlon mother was a Jehovah's Witness. Really? My mama was a Jehovah's Witness. Okay. So when we little kids, we had to sit at the Kingdom Hall, and if you was a Jehovah's Witness,
I remember that joint.
All of the Jehovah's Witness kids had to hang together. Yeah. So I'm over Everlon house, and he over my house because we Jehovah's Witness kids. Right. So we wasn't best friends by just locked in. We was best friends because our mamas was Jehovah's Witnesses. Correct. So that's why me, Sherrod, and Everlon ended up walking by fake gold teeth because we over Sherrod house, and Sherrod mama Jehovah's Witness. You know what I mean? So we having slumber party at Sherrod house. You know what I'm saying? Because Jehovah's Witnesses don't let their kids sleep and hang with Jehovah's Witnesses. So the reason all of us were so close is because all our mamas was Jehovah's Witnesses.
Gotcha.
So we the Jehovah's Witness kids doing bad shit.
Yeah.
So we dipping out buying gold teeth.
Yeah.
Before we go to the Kingdom Hall. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, the Kingdom Hall, take it back out.
This man crazy, huh?
Popped it in the back of the head. What?
Hey,
Knock Jesus out of you. Like, where you get that from? Where you get that fake go-to fat?
Yeah.
Where you get that fake go-to fat?
Yeah, man.
This is being Evelyn. So I bump back into E as an adult. When I bump back into E literally days before he go to jail.
Really?
I'm bumping into E at Platinum Plus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna go into the story of why E went to jail, but it's funny because he made the offer to me to be involved in whatever he had going on, and I hadn't seen him in years, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just tripping and laughing at the timeline. After I see E in Platinum Plus randomly or whatever, I don't see E again, but I don't know he in jail. So I don't see E for years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see E again when E get out of jail. And this is when he start imports in Memphis to car lot and everything, right?
Okay, yeah.
So at this point, me and E reconnecting. They doing so well at the car lot, they need somebody to do security or whatever.
Okay.
So, after my regular day job, part-time, I go down there, I do security.
Okay.
So I hang down there and I do security or whatever. You know what I'm saying? With E mama and my mama being friends, of course, I'm hanging with E like that from the Jehovah's Witness background.
Right.
So it's like, whatever they doing in the street, if I don't know what they was doing, whatever it is, I don't know. Because I'm not in that side of his life.
Okay, yeah.
I'm more on the family side of his life.
Side, yeah.
Some people see me with E all the time or whatever. I go to E mama house with him. You know what I'm saying? Well, if E involved with plotting or selling some dope, anything that E had going on business-wise, E never let me in none of that. He never talked to me a day about anything that people might have assumed he was doing, if he was doing it or not.
Right.
It wasn't even like that at all. You know what I'm saying? He didn't talk to me about no his personal business. So I met Black through E. Same thing with Black. You know what I'm saying? E and Black, I only know the business side of them legally selling cars. People make accusations about the stuff they did in the past. They did this, they did that, they did that. But I'm saying, I've never been in the side of any street activity with them. So with that being said, I was at Imports in Memphis a lot. Always up there. So if I'm at Imports in Memphis and Hernandez Govan at Imports in Memphis, Lance Black at Imports in Memphis, Evelyn at Imports in Memphis, cars being sold.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cars being sold.
Business.
You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, when other guys come up there laughing and joking or whatever, Black running your ass at the car lot. I done seen Black, look, Govan, man, you got to roll. He do me like that too. Hey, Rob, you on some bullshit, man. We trying to get some business done here. Your ass got to go. That's my experience. You know what I'm saying? Outside of cars being sold, people are like, me and Black, he like a brother to me. We be at it all the time because when we work together, we don't get along or whatever.
Right.
I go over there, help. If anything else going on, do you think I'd be out there in 100 motherfucking degree weather, waxing cars and washing cars, helping Black? You ride by there, Black, if he doing that, why the fuck is Black on a ladder cleaning the top of a Sprinter? You know, dude making accusations or whatever. If this nigga had it the way he trying to say it or doing all this, the nigga wouldn't be on ladders out there.
At all.
We like this, man, fuck that shit, Black. You done piss a nigga off today, man. We ain't cleaning no goddamn cars, man. Fuck you, then fuck you too, nigga. Hey, man, we arguing.
Right.
Guess what Black gonna do? Black go in there and get a ladder and do it himself. You get what I'm saying? Business is going on.
It's always.
People don't understand real business. But now, the thing is this right here. When you're doing real business, a lot of times people make the assumptions of a lot of different things.
Right.
Now, with that being said, if you look at Evelyn and Black, I know them from Imports of Memphis business.
Right.
That's it. Outside of that, now, Evelyn is dead. Me and Lance Black got like a brotherly like relationship, right?
Right.
So me and Lance Black don't talk about criminal activity. We don't talk about drugs. We don't talk about any of that shit.
Right.
You know what Lance Black talked to me about? He talked to me about his children and his family. I've been married before. I had a failed marriage, divorce, and now I'm not married or whatever. Black is still married with a beautiful family. So when we talk, sometimes he might look at me as an older brother because I'm a little bit older, but not an older brother in business, just in life. The things that me and Black talk about, hey, man, you know, my son, he missed these 2 free throws in a game, man. His head kind of down. I don't know the right I don't know the right speech to give him to like, you know, we made to the championship game and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If Black called me because he want to make sure that he's saying the right thing to his child. That's the relationship I got with them.
Yeah. Family.
You know what I'm saying? Family. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all the church is, not anything else. So what I'm saying is that, like, when you see people that see certain people and they like have this vision of what's going on, they really think it ain't nothing there.
Look,
it ain't nothing there. I'm saying it ain't nothing to do with 2-hour story on. It ain't nothing there.
I'm friends with a lot of people who are in the street, but when I do business with them or associate with them, it's on friendship and business stuff. That's it. I'm not in the street. So if I'm doing business and I'm associated with somebody who's in the street, you just can't just push something.
Yeah, so it's like whatever the narrative trying to be pushed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. I mean, I'm speaking how I truly feel about these people. And if you go back to the political side, Paul Young, a Democrat.
Right.
Brent Taylor's a Republican.
Right.
These two people on different sides of the table. And
right.
I mean, they 100 people. They just 100 people.
Exactly.
So, I mean, when it comes to Black and E, it's like, man, all that shit started based off me and E Mama being Jehovah's Witnesses. Like Justice4Dolph don't know that I used to knock doors and try to preach to people about the Lord before I was knocking doors as a politician. The reason I was comfortable with people talking bad and treating me like shit when I was trying to be a politician, because when I knocked doors with my mama as a Jehovah's Witness, people threw shit on me, sick dogs on me, man. Ketchup, mustard, like sprayed me with water hose. Man, in the 80s, people fucking hated Jehovah's Witnesses.
Right.
If you was at school, people made fun of your ass.
Yeah, they did.
You know, during Christmas, Thanksgiving, they put your ass in a closet and you come participate with the other kids. You ain't get no cupcake. They treated you like shit.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, you're right.
So what I'm saying is that this is what me and Evelyn share. Me and Evelyn share being in elementary school, being treated like shit. Because both of our mothers were Jehovah's Witnesses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
And then another thing is, when I watch the video and I see this man added my kinfolk, Curtis and Coco, of Corliss. What's up with this, man?
Man, I'm going to tell you like this right here, man. I'm going to be 100. Like, when it comes to Curtis Givens and Corliss, we all grew up like family. A lot of people don't know. When Big Curtis died and I'm in the house, people was asking Corliss, like, who was this nigga walking around? He's like, oh, this Rob. He's just like family or whatever. Like, when I'm in kindergarten, the first person I meet, we like 4 turning 5, because I mean, Coco started kindergarten early. He was 4 when he started. You know, because his birthday come late.
Right.
You know, it's dark in the room. I walk in Miss Huddleston's room, and when I walk in Miss Huddleston's room, Miss Huddleston is whispering like, we got to find you a place to sit. Coco stand up, hey, it's open seat over here. Bring him over here.
For real?
This how me and Coco become friends. Kindergarten. The niggas stand up, hey, bring him over here. Now, the next day, Coco teach me how to rap.
Really?
At 4 years old, ask Coco at 4 years old, he was over there like, all right, Rob, I got to bring you up to speed.
Yeah.
Coco like, all right, this the rap. He like, my Adidas, oops. I meant to say troops. Walking down the street in my snakeskin boots. I went to school to take a test, made an A on the test, and he just celebrating, doing the Wild Wild West. Went to a game to take some pain. Next thing you know, I think it started to rain.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a whole rap this nigga made up at like 4 years old.
For real?
Man, I'm dead fucking serious, right? So that was our rap. We had our own rap. He taught me to rap, so we used to rap or whatever.
Yeah.
So with that being said, this how far I go back with Coco.
Damn right.
Now, I'm going to talk about what happened when I ran for state representative, right? Coco was the first person to support me.
Okay.
When Coco was the first person to support me, what I created is that I created something called the DMC.
Okay.
Which was not the DMC, the DRC. It was the Downtown Republican Commission.
Okay.
Now, people looked at it because it said Republican, and they were like, I don't like the Republican shit or whatever, but they don't realize that these non-profit organizations, these organizations or whatever, are owned or controlled by whoever controls them. So if I created the whole concept of the organization is that if you have an organization on the opposite side that's willing to do things for poor people, most of these poor people, poor Black people,
right? You
have to have resources on both sides. So I'm gonna make this make sense, right? So when you look at white people and Black people have an advantage over Black people in politics because white people on one election can go as a Democrat and then go as a Republican.
They can switch up.
When they get behind closed doors, switching back and forth with parties or whatever, when money's divided, everything is going around. You know what I mean? It's like you got $10, half of it is cut. and that half of it is cut, it goes over here to this special group. But this special group might be another race or another entity or whatever, but this $5 that's left after it's been cut in half, now you're splitting it with people that are bouncing around. So at the end of the day, half of 5 is 2.5. So no matter what happens, 7.5 goes to the other group of nationalities, whoever they are, but 2.5 only go to us. So with that concept being in mind, you got to think about it like this right here. You have whites, Hispanics, or other races that are Democrat and Republican to get to bounce back and forth and do things to help their communities and their races. But when it comes to black people, the majority of black people are locked into the Democratic Party. And with them being locked into the Democratic Party, they only going to get the tail end of what's left. Because Tennessee is a red state. And with Tennessee being a red state, everything starts far east.
Yeah.
So if ain't nobody in the room, when money being chopped up or laws being created, things being done, how you going to ever progress your people further if you don't have people that can communicate with the people controlling everything?
Exactly.
If you got all the money and I got a problem with you, you'll never get me in of it.
Man,
so I'm no good because I can never get any money because I keep a problem with you. But if we on different sides of the fence, and at least I got sense enough to communicate and talk and figure out a peaceful way where we can get along, because guess what? You helping your people, I want to help mine too.
Same thing when folk, they were trying to give Paul, man, some extra words when him dealing with Trump. I'm like, y'all do know.
He the president. Man, this is the thing people got to realize. Whether it's Joe Biden or Donald Trump, they still the president. You don't disrespect the president.
Exactly.
Joe Biden is the president. You don't disrespect him. Trump the president. You don't disrespect him. Because you ain't got the juice to deal with them when they got the torch. Simple as that. You don't disrespect presidents. It's just something you just have to have in mind. What you do is, see, the concept is like, everybody's so competitive, but when it really comes down to it, you know, it's all about people coming together, trying to move humanity forward to make things better for the next generation and get like going back to like Coco or whatever. He's my first best friend.
Right.
Like, we don't hang together now or whatever. We see each other at Blue Moon or whatever. I mean, or whatever. But like, I remember we was at Oakwood Mall before it had shut down or whatever. And I seen Phyllis or whatever.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Phyllis like, Robert, what you doing, Robert? I'm like, no, I'm just here chilling, Phyllis. You know, Coco down there. I seen Coco a second ago. You need to go catch up with her, whatever.
Yeah.
Phyllis had seen me and she was talking to me like we was like 5 or 6 again or whatever. Like, you need to go catch up with Coco, whatever. Yeah. I'm like, man, I got his number. I call him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people think that when people see that you real young and like people real close, they expect it to be like that forever. But we grow up and grow apart and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure like Coco and Wook don't be together every day.
Yeah, when you got families and stuff like that, everybody got their own life, so it's understandable. Yeah.
And because I'm the dude that a lot of people don't even realize that, like, when Coco was at Rhodes, I'm one of the first people that Wook came to, like, hey, man, be part of my team. You know what I'm saying? When I was at Southwest Tennessee Community College and I had access to 616 and I was doing events and stuff like that, I think this was around level 2. Might have been around level 2 time. It was before Premiere.
Okay. It
was before Premiere. Premiere came second.
No, Premiere was Premiere in level 2.
Yeah, Premiere was first. It was Premiere, not level 2. It was Premiere. It was Premiere first, right. So, you know, Coco was, I mean, not Coco, but Wook was like, right after he did the parties at 2001. This was 2001. Yeah. 2001. You know what I'm saying? Wook always had love, like, hey, man, you should promote this, that. And I didn't do it because I ended up going to Missouri playing basketball.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So before Coco was part of CGI doing events with Wook, Wook had offered me an opportunity to work with him. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay.
A lot of folks don't know that. Before Coco, Wook had offered me an opportunity to work with him. So I never say anything bad about Curtis Givens.
At all.
At all. I have no bad words on Curtis Givens, so I don't even know how anybody can implement anything negative about Curtis Givens.
Right.
I remember Silver Spoon on Wednesday night, if your ass was hungry, you can go eat free. You know what I'm saying? Any event Curtis Givens has ever had, I've never asked him for anything, but he does randomly ask me, do I want to come to his shit for free?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Birthday parties, special events, or whatever. And I've never been a good Curtis Givens supporter coming from the fact I've been knowing him since I was 4.
Right.
Just being one of the real.
Yeah, I got you.
I've never really just been no party guy.
Yeah, I'm the same way, yeah.
I'm in club. If I'm getting paid, I'm a door guy collecting some money, whatever. That's my involvement with him or whatever. But I ain't never just been the bar hopping party and nigga outside of downtown where I live.
Right.
So with that being said, like, Curtis is like family, but we don't hang together.
Right.
Quarter's like family, but we don't really hang like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, they my family.
They your family. You don't really hang like that.
Cause I don't party like that.
Because you don't party
my brothers do. They will hang with them. But like I said, it's always gonna be love. Oh yeah, man, always. So
it's like when you start talking about like Curtis Givens and Curly, so then this guy's making all these implications or whatever. I've been to Privé and I've been to Love. They don't hang together.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like when he started talking about people that hang in the Privé circle, the Love circle, like I seen Young Dolph at one all black or all white or something like that. He had like a red jacket or something on one time. You remember he had the red, he was standing up or whatever, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like Curtis M deal with Dolph like that. You know what I mean? And then around this time, shortly before it happened, like I know that it was a situation, right? Going back to Dolph. Me and Dolph had been talking on the phone, and we was talking about, at the time I was working this place, Northwest Prep, where they had the BP mall, where they beat up the folks and did all the crazy stuff or whatever. So I was like, hey man, can we come together and do something to help these kids? Because most of these kids been locked up, transition center. They coming back out. You got fans and stuff over here, whatever. So we was actually talking about, you know, doing some stuff with the schools and everything or whatever. And then it was like, while all this stuff is going on, we making plans, and then everything just went cold. So Dolph is online live. He online live, right?
Really?
Yeah, he online live. So I'm his cousin. I got access to him.
Yeah.
So while he online live, it's thousands of people on this motherfucker. I'm talking about this motherfucker jumping. It's probably 60, 70,000 people on this joint talking back and forth or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to hold that thought right there.
Yeah.
Now, a month or two, not long before that, right? Around this time, he had did an event at Icon in Oak Court Mall, right?
Yeah.
So he did some type of event, Icon in the Oak Court Mall. As soon as you come down the escalators, right down there, right by the doors. Kind of like where my guy Terry's had a cookie baker in that area. Like that little area. Icon right there.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I pull up, I go down there, I see him. He got set up and everything. I'm like, oh, what's up, cuz? Yeah, what's up, what's up? So this is like the first time that we like kind of like reconnect as adults. Like, okay, what's up? Yeah, cool. Because we had been talking, but we hadn't just been physically in front of each other.
Okay.
So I pull it down, we shake hands, we kicking it, whatever. So how I get back in contact with him is a dude named Ike Miles, stockholders or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm like, I call Ike Miles, I'm like, hey man, Ike, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I know this shit sound crazy or whatever, but I'm like, hey man, Young Dolph, that's my cousin. Now, I have to stop and say something about it or whatever. On my side, I'm pathetic for having to call Ike Miles to get my cousin number. I am. That's fucked up. I'm just saying, on me, I don't sugarcoat shit I do. It's fucked up that I got to call Ike Miles to get Young Dolph's number because this is my young cousin. So I'm being real about the relationship, though. When you're an older cousin, you don't think about your young cousins being successful. I didn't know the nigga was going to blow up, just being honest.
Right.
When he first started rapping, I didn't think he was good. So I can remember when Big Said and all them talking to me on Beale Street. Yeah. And I was like, man, you know, your cousin. And they got the rap CD. Like, hey, that nigga rapping, man.
Like, really?
Really? You know what I'm saying? So, so from that to me going to Icon, seeing the progress that he had made, this Dolph, he lit up in happiness and he was so excited about me being there. I felt like shit, bro. For real. Real talk. I did. Because I wasn't a good big cousin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So moving forward from all of this or whatever, going back to the moment when we on the live and all these people on there or whatever, I'm thinking we good. Because I already knew that I hadn't been a cool big cousin because I really ain't been interested in music, helping him doing anything. Right. I could almost be considered in his eyes as bandwagon. But for me, it's business. Right. You know, I hadn't been dealing with you, but you've made some progress. Shit, I got some opportunities. Let's do business. Yeah. That's how I operate. And sometimes they rub people the wrong way. Right, right. So with that being said, this is how me and Dolph's relationship started. This is an older cousin that didn't think you were going to be successful, and then you got successful. And I'm like, hey, let's do some business. Right, right. Ain't no love lost. All my little cousins know I'm like that. It ain't nothing personal, but I'm like, you need to bring something to the table. I got a cousin right now that's rapping, Enzo Giuseppe. Okay. Enzo Giuseppe is just as much as Young Dolph cousin as mine. That's Dolph cousin too. Right. All us the same side of the family. Yeah. Okay. All us the same family. That's cool, man. All us the same family. We ain't on no bullshit though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you look at everything that's going on, when we started doing business and everything, Dolph treated me like we had been tight since we were little kids. When we started to connect. So I'm like, I'm in there. So you got to think, I'm doing the state representative thing or whatever. I got Dolph. I'm thinking because my guy Hump, CEO of Sucker Free Records, I'm like, he had told me, he was like, yeah, man, my brother got elected as a congressman out here because we had some stuff with Flip these, this, or whatever.
Yeah.
And through the music and doing these concerts in the community and all this, people like that, man. You get a community of all this. So I'm thinking the Houston, Texas blueprint, okay, Lil Flip, Hump, back when they was the glory, 8 years or whatever.
Yeah.
They got niggas elected. So I'm thinking like, okay, at some point, if I can butter my cousin up enough, I can use this star power and get elected in one of these spots.
Yeah.
That's how my mind working.
Yeah.
So all the stuff that had happened and went on, my mind wasn't nowhere near none of that.
Right.
I'm on feeding the homeless and community stuff or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the day that when Dolph got killed or whatever, I was like dumbfounded, like, damn. But I had to say this to say that, man, you got to understand that, like, when people live a certain life and do certain things come with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to understand this Memphis, Tennessee, this is a dangerous city. People are taking sides saying, I'm team Dolph, or team Gotti, or team this, or team that. But the thing is, they need to be team Jesus.
Man.
You hear me?
Off the real.
Jesus or whatever. Because at the end of the day, it's all about love. Because I'm gonna tell you why it's about love. A lot of people love all these different characters that's involved in all this stuff. This Justice4Dolph. A lot of people love all these people, but people get hurt, killed every day.
Choose it.
The ones that I love the most, I miss the most, and that's when things start to escalate. You got people like Gotti, Dolph, all these different names. I don't know exactly how it happened, what happened. You can look at the trial and see that, but all these people are loved. If you look at how I feel about it, I think that Young Dolph and Yo Gotti are two of the smartest, successful businessmen to ever come through Memphis. The problem is that Memphis is the type of city that has an infrastructure that eats its successful black men.
Man.
Now, with that being said, you got to look at like niggas like Gotti and Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Or me or you, or Curtis, or Lil Wook, or Black, or E, or any of these characters in the city of Memphis that, like dude was saying, is this elite class of people to do whatever they do.
Mm-hmm.
This is Memphis, right?
Right.
You know what pit bulls are?
Shit, yeah.
You ever seen hungry pit bulls fight for food?
Mm-hmm.
So if you take 4 pit bulls and you put them in a pen, you take a piece of meat, you throw one piece of meat after you starve them motherfuckers for a good day, one of them probably gonna get killed.
So showing the shit.
Somebody gonna get their head toe up. And guess what? The one that's getting his arms and legs ripped off of him because he ain't strong enough to get the meat, he's still gonna be snapping at it. Snapping at it. He gonna be half dead still trying to eat. You gotta understand that in that scenario alone, what's gonna happen if authorities get involved? Not one of those pit bulls are going to be charged. What's going to happen is that they're going to evaluate the situation. They're going to say animal neglect.
Yeah.
Why did you put these animals in this situation? You know what I'm saying? This is animal neglect.
Right.
After they say animal neglect, they're going to take the animals, patch the pit bull up they can, put them in a shelter, dish them out for $30 to a little young family or somewhere. You know, they're going to patch them up and send them on out, right?
Yeah.
But the end thing is that animal neglect, so charges are going to be filed, and then they're going to look at that situation, move the dogs to a safe location, and then the actual person that's running the ring, he gets the charge.
Right.
So with that being said, is they care more about a dog than a black man.
Man, off the real.
Because what happens is that when you got a Yo Gotti and you got a Young Dolph in Memphis, Memphis is the dog pen. With all the knowledge that they have about expanding businesses and things, if you got guys that are talented as these artists and stuff coming out of Memphis, we got government, it's private equity, it's like money that could come from like the city council or the county commission. I don't understand how like when they start to invest in things like, there'll be this no-name guy and then like he'll end up with a $3 million studio and it's like no business and then just sit there and write. I'm saying like, why not take $10 million and create paper route studios?
Yeah,
why not take $10 million and create, you know, CGI, not CGI, but CMG.
CMG, yeah.
Right. CMG. We don't have the people that are creating an infrastructure like that's putting infrastructure and money out there to the point where it's like, you got a nigga like Yo Gotti hanging with Jay-Z every day.
Yeah.
Why we don't have CMG movies?
Man,
These niggas worth $100 million. Like, we could be doing movies and taking Shelby County school kids, putting them in them. You know what I'm saying? It could be like paper route films.
But they
CMG films. But if Yo Gotti and Young Dolph had been born in Atlanta or born in St. Louis, if Yo Gotti and Young Dolph had been born in New York, it would have never been no beef.
Yeah.
Because the cities have infrastructure where they're big enough. It ain't a pen where they gladiator style had niggas fighting to tear each other apart for bullshit terms like king of Memphis and all this other stuff where they fictitiously make you think you something you're not. Because at the end of the day, you're still a nigga to these folks. And they gonna treat you like one. And if you ain't got sense enough to come together to do better for yourself and other people, they ain't gonna give a fuck. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People feed and like that shit. This Justice4Dolph shit he doing, if you want Justice4Dolph, why are you lying on people that can implement people that can innocently get hurt off this bullshit you putting out here?
Man.
Innocent people. It'd be one thing giving some guilty, dirty motherfuckers, but I just seen some niggas in there that like, they ain't really on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You posting people a picture that basically are everyday niggas that go to work every day, work a regular job, don't sell no dope, ain't doing that, don't own no real estate, ain't doing no things. It's a regular nigga that's being cool hanging.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? You putting this shit out here knowing the temperament of these young niggas out here or whatever, and some nigga want to be some vigilante and then go out here and shoot or hurt a regular businessman is a black man just like me and you over this Justice4Dolph bullshit, and this nigga don't even know these motherfuckers. Do you hear me?
Shit, yeah. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The thing is, man, then the thing is, you putting people's life in jeopardy over a monetary gain.
Exactly.
That's some crazy
views.
That's some crazy shit, dog.
And you don't know nobody.
At all.
Definitely don't know me to do no 2-hour special.
At all. But when I was like, 2 hours special.
2 hours. Because, I mean, his specials are 2 hours, so why would I assume mine shorter?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's exact words. We have to do a special on his special kind of goofiness. This super nice guy with his special kind of goofiness. He right, I am a nice guy.
Yeah.
I am goofy. I don't care what you say about me. I live in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
You hear me? I live in Las Vegas on my way to Colombia for 6 months.
Yeah.
When I come back from Colombia, I got 200 Colombians coming back with me because we shooting a movie.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? I got Colombians coming back to Vegas with me because we shooting a movie in Vegas.
Oh, for real? What kind of movie is it anyway, man? Go ahead and plug that one too, man.
So,
do you want to plug it right now?
Say something about it. I mean, I got people down in Colombia or whatever, so I've been working with some guys that's into like music, far as like I got some Colombian rappers down there, but also I got some guys that basically work with tourism. So like say for instance, one of my guys I fuck with down there, a guy named Danger the Hookup, right? So what Danger does is like say for instance, if you want to go to Medellin, Colombia, or you want to go to Cartagena, you can like hit him up through Instagram or get his number and call him. And like say for instance, like these are hot tourist spots. Cartagena, Colombia is basically the Miami of Colombia. Oh, a lot of tourists down there. So a lot of rich men go to Cartagena, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna shoot it to you straight because once you look at it, you're gonna see. So it's like 10-1. You got like 10 J-Los to like one black man. So a lot of rich black guys, rich white guys, rich Hispanic guys, or whatever. They'll get on a plane. It's a 3-hour flight from Miami. They'll fly down to Cartagena, Colombia. Most of the female police officers, they look like J-Lo. So it's like a paradise. People get all into this cocaine and this drug stuff or whatever. Niggas ain't going to Colombia for cocaine. Niggas are going to Colombia because the most beautiful women in the world are walking around. And basically they're not modernized to the point where they're gold diggers. So you go down to Colombia and meet a wife like a J-Lo, and she's a normal female acting normal. Well, like but just like anything else, you do have the ones that are trying to get you. It's right. I mean, you got women in the city, a lot of them that's hustling or whatever.
They're going to prey on somebody, and then you have some people that's going to...
But if you go to a nice event and you see the most beautiful girl at a nice event, when you go to Colombia, it's 10 or 20 on everywhere, 10 to 20 to 1. So with that being said, Danger the Hookup, he's one of these guys, he's always promoting Colombia, whatever, it's a hot tourist area, whatever. But if you go to Colombia, you want jet skis, you want an Airbnb, you want to know the... best places to go safely. He's a tour guide that's going to navigate you through Medellin, Colombia, or he going to navigate you through Cartagena.
Okay.
The catch is that when you're down there, people ain't worried about getting stabbed and shot, but what does happen is that sometimes guys, they might be in the military, because a lot of police officers in the military go down to Colombia.
Okay.
They get roofied. And like, say, for instance, you a middle-aged man, you on high blood pressure meds, and you doing all this stuff, whatever, and some of these roofies, you go to sleep and don't wake up. So the main issue that they had down there was women roofing Americans taking their money. Because you got to think about it. When a man get down there and you see all them women, you thinking you got the advantage, but you got to realize all these women going to have some type of defense tactics, and there's going to be some evil ones or whatever. Yeah. But far as tourism down there or whatever, people ain't like afraid, like they worried about they gonna get shot down there. Like people thinking like it's a new Pablo Escobar and all this old crazy stuff.
Yeah.
No, ain't nothing but pretty women down there. Just being honest. Yeah, so it's like ignorance is a lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? People don't know because they don't go down there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they gonna let their mind think whatever. Just like this guy, when he see these characters and he see somebody riding a Maybach or a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, a lot of this stuff he probably making up based off of what he think, because all through the video, he's posting random people saying, hey, yeah, tell me what you know about this person. So whatever his platform is, it's like he's speaking on things that people's telling him and speaking on it like it's just law. It really
like it's facts and it's fabrication. Yeah.
And then when you think about it or whatever, everybody know that like Curtis and Yo Gotti don't even hang
at all.
They don't even deal with each other
at all.
So when he started saying Curtis Givens, I'm like, this dude just reaching. So I think his platform is that he's gonna get as many popular people as
in Memphis
and connect them to get his views up. And that works for him. I mean, it's entertainment or whatever. But I mean, he ain't keeping in mind that like it might be some salty niggas over this shit.
Yeah.
And everybody don't know what actually happened. Some people left it alone. I didn't watch one day of the trial. When it come down to what happened, I hadn't really locked into it and kept up with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like me, what I had going on, politics, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers sending fake police and fake FBI agents to my house. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
When niggas sending fake FBI agents to your house, you think I'm thinking about Yo Gotti and Young Dolph?
Hell no.
When I'm getting shot at 40 fucking times by the Mexican cartel, do you think that I'm thinking about Yo Gotti and Young Dolph?
For real.
Random shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you get into politics and motherfuckers get mad and motherfuckers start trying to set your ass up, man, it's butter. You can't call the police when somebody mad and they worth $100 million and they send hitman after you.
For real.
You can't call the police when they fudge or manipulate your paperwork in the state and they do all these things to you or whatever. It's just you at the mercy of whatever they do. Because nobody gives a fuck because you a nigga.
Yeah.
They'll do anything to you. Anything. Politics don't save you. Being a police don't save you. They're allowing you and set you up as the police too. Yeah. Politician, police, yeah, you'll get set up. So with everything that I've been through, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, listen, man. And I'm riding down the street with a young gangbanger one day, giving a nigga a ride from my hood or whatever. The young nigga got mad at me because in my car, on a playlist, I had a Yo Gotti and a Dolph song that played back to back. The young nigga got mad at me. I had to break something down. So first of all, motherfucker, you in my car.
Exactly.
The second thing is I ain't on that shit, man.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not no thug. I ain't no gangster. I'm a nigga listening to some music or whatever. I understand some things have happened in this city or whatever, but niggas get killed every day.
Showing the shit.
You know what I'm saying? If I piss on your shoe and you piss on my shoe, we gonna get into it.
Right.
Now, speaking on this Young Dolph and this Gotti situation, it really just boiled down to you have so many other people involved that's pissed off about what they got going on. It's kind of like, oh, go hang with him or go hang with him. These niggas ain't got nothing to do with these niggas, but they fighting. But it's all tied to the same source. People won't let this shit go. They ain't gonna let it go because people see the opportunity to use it to get ahead. They don't care about Young Dolph.
Capitalizing off people's pain.
They don't care about Yo Gotti.
Right.
If the nigga really cared about Young Dolph with a site called Justice4Dolph, he would fucking know the nigga my goddamn cousin. He would know that.
Yeah.
He would know that this is my cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If the nigga was on this shit, Justice4Dolph, he would know that Young Dolph is my cousin. And if Young Dolph was alive, Young Dolph probably smacked the shit out of him for it.
Yeah.
Because you don't even know this nigga my fucking cousin, because Dolph wasn't no friendly nigga. He was an asshole. Because all my little cousins are assholes. Yeah. I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. Going back to when 70,000 people was on there, he completely, listen, this might did me like this. I'm watching, I'm like, cuz, what's up? There's like 70,000 people watching. This man looked at the motherfucker, did this, cut the whole show off on me. I'm like, damn. Now, he just was happy with me a few days ago.
Yeah.
The whole time, now, at this point, the whole time, everything cool, whatever, he rounded it. All of this is over Evelyn and him being at a birthday party. Him and Evelyn was at a birthday party and one of them didn't speak to each other. And basically, they just stopped liking each other. So when him and Evelyn got into it at a birthday party, he completely cut me off. That's the last time I talked to Dolph. He completely cut me off. So when all this stuff is happening or whatever, I don't know nothing because he completely quit dealing with me.
Really?
Yeah, he completely quit dealing with me. Now, true story. He completely quit dealing with me. I had seen his baby mama or his wife, Mia, or something like that to the effect out somewhere or whatever. And I told her when I seen her out, I was like, hey, man, you know, I'm Dolph's cousin. Tell him I said, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Matter of fact, I saw her with Skylar. This chick named Skylar. I saw her with a chick named Skylar at Ernestine and Hazel's. Okay. And I was telling her, like, yo, man, you know, I'm Dolph's cousin or whatever, you know, tell him I said, hi, what's up, because he quit talking to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or whatever, but I didn't know what was going on. So later, you know, this is after Evelyn had the car wreck, he dead, Dolph been gone. This years later, I'm still dumbfounded at everything that happened because, like I said, my relationship, like for example, like if he got on there and said that me and Curtis Givens and Corliss part of a drug ring, I mean, you know, that's a lie.
Yeah.
I know Corliss and Curtis from being a kid in elementary school. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, you know, if I pull down to Phyllis' house right now, she's gonna open the door and crack jokes with me.
Hey, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like when somebody are calling these names, man, we at the mercy of what they say.
Yeah.
But like I said, my relationship with Curtis and Corliss is from when we were kids and family members, stuff like that. But I don't do no business with Love. I don't do no business with the all white, all black. I don't do any business with them. Corliss and Curtis, they don't discuss business with me like that.
Right.
We don't do no business like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Same here. So yeah. Man, so after all this Justice4Dolph mess, fabrications he's throwing up, what's the last thing you want to leave with the people?
Man, all I wanna say is that when you look at the big picture and the reality of everything, you know, we talk about personal things. Like I've been through a lot and I've endured a lot and I gave snippets of different things. I talk about being shot and all these different things or whatever. These things really happen. Now, I'm not going to go into the stories of everything that led up to all of these things or whatever, but with all of these things that have happened to me, I wasn't doing nothing illegal. All of these things end up happening. It was rooted from me trying to help people in the community and politics.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The day I fed the homeless in Court Square, somebody came and took a knife, put out all my tires and knocked all the windows out of my car the day I fed the homeless. Somebody cut the brake line on my red truck and I almost crashed out and killed myself.
Real?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying people doing all this fucked up shit to me. And I'm hearing little stuff like, hey man, so-and-so did this, so-and-so did this. Man, I ain't gonna kill no nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know who did a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know people who maliciously behind my back set me up and did stuff to make me fail. You know what I did, Cassius?
What?
I prayed to Jesus about them. You heard me?
Yeah.
I gave it to Jesus Christ. Real talk.
That's cool.
I gave it to Jesus. Because you want to know why? Because when I pray at night, people can say whatever they want to say about me. But when I pray at night, when I give it to God, I leave it alone. I believe in divine intervention and things happen or whatever. Right. I believe that if I forgive it and give it to Jesus or whatever, hey, you might go out here and get hit by an 18-wheeler or a bad piece of expressway equipment fall on your ass. Have you leave this motherfucker? I don't care. God got you.
Yeah.
But it wasn't me though.
Right.
When I give it to Jesus, I don't know what they're going to do, but I don't care. I let it go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with all these different things that led to these crazy situations that happened to me, all of it started with politics. And some wild shit that happened. You'd be surprised who connected to who, this, that. Niggas start shooting at you, doing stuff, whatever, and seeing all this different stuff. And they be assuming and thinking that you don't know what's going on. It's just that a nigga ain't on that. I ain't on that. I ain't on nothing. So when he started calling my name, Justice4Dolph, this. First of all, you don't know Dolph, my cousin. Second of all, I love your Gotti music. You know what I'm saying? So when you put me in it or whatever, like, I don't know Gotti like that. Right. 26 years since I talked to him. But the person I do know is his auntie Linda. He got an auntie named Linda. I love her. Linda is one of my best friends. I hadn't seen her in some years or whatever, but Linda used to invite me to Yo Gotti's mother birthday parties. Okay. So I go to the birthday party. That's it. I've been to like 2 or 3 birthday parties that Linda invited me to, and I see Linda in passing, laughing, joking, because she like to do community events. Okay. Linda, she goes to like the junior highs and the different places, feeding kids and stuff. So Linda might hit me up like, hey, I'm doing this event. Can you bring some food by this junior high school or some shit like that? Yeah. So That's the reason I was even going to Private, because of Linda. I know her. I don't really know Gotti mama that well, but I've been to her birthday parties.
Okay.
So when this dude say that my page is full of CMG affiliates and conspirers or whatever, I'm just making it clear and clean that, you know what I'm saying? Outside of probably flirting with Yo Gotti's sister on her Instagram page, if she ignore me, she don't pay me no mind. You know what I'm saying? I put a like it once in a while on them. I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah.
I hit a like it once in a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, far as Dolph, it's my cousin. He dead. I love him. He lived his life. He did what he did.
Right.
I'm not the judge of that situation. I ain't in that shit.
Right.
Niggas do street shit every day. Niggas get mad, shoot each other. Whatever happened, I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. I got my own problems.
Man, shit,
You know
don't
what
we
I'm saying?
all?
I
Yeah.
got my own problems.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and then so for a motherfucker to co-sign me and put me in this shit, man, I don't want no parts of that shit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I wish Paper Route all the success and blessings in life. I hope everybody on Paper Route go platinum.
Hell yeah.
Everybody on CMG go platinum.
Right.
I hope that we get past all this shit, and when it come to music, Memphis be like the next New York, and I
come together.
Yeah, I hope that we create the next Jay-Z's, and you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say what P Diddy was right or wrong, because I don't know P Diddy like that, but just to have somebody to have that type of juice that's gonna do right or whatever. I ain't trying to knock him for what he did, because I don't really know. But all I'm saying is that we got all these different guys that got all this talent or whatever, but it's like I hear street niggas say all the time, like, it ain't really a nigga that could speak on the Gotti and Dolph situation. Why? Niggas pass the title King of Memphis around, but how come a nigga can't speak on it or whatever? We black men.
Man.
How come we can't speak on moving past all of this bullshit? I'm speaking on it.
Yeah.
I'm speaking on Gotti and Dolph. I'm speaking on it. Why we can't move past it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a Sunday, man. You got a family. I got shit I got to do.
Yeah.
But to keep down confusion, we don't want niggas fighting and shooting. We don't want a random good nigga to get shot over some bullshit. So we decided to come here and have a conversation about it.
Right.
We talking about it.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing. The shit with the trial, it's over with.
Yeah.
I know people probably feel salty and they feel some type of way about it, but it is what it is. Give it to Jesus.
Yeah.
Give it to Jesus, move forward. You know what I'm saying? So these politicians, these city councilmen, city councilmen, county commissioners, whether you're the mayor, city county mayor, state representatives, state senators, congressmen, fix this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? What is it we can do to come together to create a better infrastructure with entertainment where we don't have young kids want to kill each other over this shit? And we don't have 22, 23, 24-year-olds implementing businessmen like we're conspiring to kill fucking rappers.
That's crazy.
First of all, I'm a private equity consultant. I call Africans that have access to billions of fucking dollars. I'm not on that rap shit. Right. Now, what I will do is call one of these motherfuckers with $100 million and ask them to fund a movie studio or rap organization or something. So what this dude don't understand, I am a very nice guy, but he don't understand his levels to this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at him. Nigga, let me produce you. Let me help you get on, nigga. For real. If you want juice and you want to be seen, let me put you under my wing and put you on, my nigga. That's how I feel. Let me put you on, my nigga. If you want attention, I am a nice guy. I am a goofy guy. I'm a goofy, nice guy.
Yeah.
Call me, set up an interview. Let me help you get some views. I ain't on no beef. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to shoot you. I want to figure out your platform and help you get to the next level where you can open a real production studio and you can get some real money. That's all I'm on.
Right.
If you ain't trying to get no money with me and you want me to help you, man, God bless you, brother. Go do what you do, and you welcome to say whatever you want to say.
Right.
But you know I came to you real. I ain't got no problem. Even after all that, I don't got a problem with the dude who putting this Justice4Dolph stuff out here. I don't got a problem with him. We can get some money together.
Right.
We can do some positive things together. We can go feed the homeless together. What you want to do, my nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm not finna beef with no niggas or go to war with no niggas. I ain't finna be on no shoot shit with no niggas. None of that. I ain't finna do none of that. I ain't on no beef with no niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether this nigga the FBI or this nigga is somebody who they done fuck, some bitch they done fuck that they done send him out to do this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no parts of this shit. Because it's messy and he trying to get something started. I want no parts of it.
Right.
No parts of it. Because it's some secret organization. Somebody got hit. I mean, because I already got ideas about what's really going on. If you got any sense and you watch the video, you know, you can kind of see what's really going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, I'm not mad at the dude. I don't want no beef with the dude. I ain't got no problem with the dude. If the dude wanted to sit down and interview me, he can interview me, just like you interviewing me.
Right.
Now, if he do that though.
No, he don't even want to show his face, so you know.
But at the end of the day, as grown men, me and you, we gotta come together and we gotta put information out there, man, because this dude is maliciously trying to excite things. And we have to take it serious because you understand we live in Memphis. We grown.
Right.
Me and you grown. But these young niggas is listening to this nigga not grown.
Lost.
And see, we'll end up hurting somebody because niggas be playing. You know what I'm saying? You got a family. When you go to Walmart, you know what I'm saying? When you go to Krispy Kreme, get to, you don't want to be looking over your shoulder because some nigga want to earn stripes over a lie.
You know what's so crazy? 9 times out of 10, this cat probably ain't even from Memphis, man.
Probably not.
You know what I mean?
And I feel you on that because there's too many niggas that be like saying they gangsters and they got credibility. These top shows or whatever, this show is syndicated this all across the United States, and they go get some nigga from another city or somewhere. Well, this OG so-and-so, well, based on what happened in Memphis. Who the fuck give all these niggas credibility to Monday morning quarterback what happened in Memphis with anybody or anyway?
Man, I ain't lying.
Let's get all this jurisdiction to run Memphis and say who right and who wrong, and well, I would have done this if I was Gotti OG, and I would have done this if I was Dolph OG. These niggas ain't Memphis.
At all.
These niggas ain't got no juice in Memphis.
At all.
These niggas is coming from other places. They ain't walking down Beale Street when these young niggas running past the National Guard, 20 National Guard members, young niggas running past the National Guard to shoot a nigga. And I seen it happen 3 times in a row. They don't give a fuck about the National Guard being down there. This is Memphis, Tennessee. These young niggas will kill your ass. They do not care. They not afraid of the National Guard. The National Guard went from carrying pistols to ARs because them young niggas running. I'm on Beale Street. 3 shootings in a row. That's why they had to put the gates up. They had to put the gates up because you got a group of 20 National Guard waiting for something to go wrong. I see a young cat run right past them and whap somebody.
For real?
You got MPD, you got National Guard, you got all these people. So they were forced downtown to put the gates up 2-3 weeks early because these kids, 400 kids downtown, where the 400 parents at?
Not taking responsibility.
Everybody's talking about this. What if the National Guard went down there on 4th of July?
That'd been wild.
What if the National Guard went down there? Man, when I'm down there, 400 kids down there. More kids than the National Guard. And you can see, you 16, 17, 18, and you can see he got guns in his pants leg, and they talking about what you gonna do, or what certain people, you don't know how old they are, it ain't illegal to have a gun here and there. That's what's going on. You got all these kids that backpacks, they got guns and stuff. That's why they had to put the gates up early so they can make sure that the kids are at least 21 years of age and they ain't carrying guns on Beale Street. They don't care about no National Guard in Memphis.
That's crazy.
They don't care. So when I see people doing stuff like this, you have a culture of young people that are not afraid of the National Guard. They're not afraid to kill people in front of the National Guard. When you got a culture like that and you have somebody like this that's misinforming people and riling up people to put this out here because Dolph was loved.
Oh, for sure. For
Dolph was loved.
Hell yeah.
Gotti is loved.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These are cats that young people gonna kill for.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like with him bringing all this up, man, the trial and having people in jail, you know what I'm saying? This thing is over with. But now you want to do specific things that you want to basically shape people's mind to think that they have involvement in this when it's over with? What do you want? You want somebody to get hurt? That's all gonna happen.
Yeah.
You want to piss this person off, because soon as somebody get hurt, but people want revenge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He pissed somebody off, 2 people get into it. We ain't got nothing to do with it. Sunday night, they at some club, some nigga get shot. Then Monday, another nigga get shot.
Right.
That's all he doing. Saying all this shit.
Man.
So when you say we want to take from it, it's just awareness.
Right.
It's just awareness that whoever he is or whoever is putting him up to do this, how is that justice for Dolph? How is it justice for Dolph where you want to like drag his cousin through the mud for 2 hours and you don't even know if it's his cousin? You don't know how much I love dude. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how I feel about what happened. I feel like as a grown man, when you get out here and you make decisions, man, you can make that bed, you got to sleep in it.
Yeah.
Simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, I got first cousins that are different gangs, man. You talk about Blood, Crip, GD, Vice Lord. I got cousins that are first cousins that are shooting at each other on a daily basis in California. Banging. These niggas on that shit. I got cousins here in Memphis that they have disagreements or whatever. They don't put me in it or whatever because they know I'm going to try to neutralize it. We first, second cousins. These niggas, they banging. These niggas be coming this close like, nigga, I'll kill you. You know, it's the culture. So when people start talking about Gotti and Dolph, it's the culture of Memphis. Cousins kill each other here.
That's cool.
The thing is that if we don't come together, like I'm going back to the beginning of what I said, the infrastructure of it, niggas like Gotti and Dolph, they pit bulls in a pen in Memphis. This shit ain't designed to help niggas get to the next level. That's why they got to leave. It ain't no Universal Music Group building downtown Memphis or nothing set up, whereas all the momentum that a Young Dolph and a Gotti made that it's something that's going to take it to the next level. Like, they can't go down to a building and turn around and get another loan for $20 million or $100 million and then start doing, like I said, CMG films or paper route films or just do something to the next level.
Right.
You got these cats dealing with artists and people all over the world at the height of their careers or whatever. You got Gotti dealing with Angela Simmons and Jay-Z and all of them, and from a city like Memphis, who would turn around and give money to $3 million here putting out. Why not consciously, if you see we have a Glorilla, you got Gotti, you got Key Glock, you got all these different artists in this talent, Pooh Shiesty. Look at how scattered this shit is, man.
Man, it really is.
There ain't no leadership when it comes to entertainment here.
It's really not.
Somebody to listen to, they wouldn't be going to listen to Jay-Z. Jay-Z know what he's talking about. That's why they're going to listen to him. We don't have that. We don't have to have a rapper to have somebody who has sense enough to basically guide people in the right direction.
Right.
There's no leadership in Memphis. There's no real leadership. Like, everybody kind of doing their own thing, and you got a lot of mid-level successful bosses that are in different entities of business and stuff, but there's nobody that's really guiding the city of Memphis as far as entertainment to like take us away from this violence and turn this violence into prosperity, movies and other different things or whatever.
Right.
We got the hardest artists damn near probably in the world, Glorilla or whatever.
Shoes in.
You know what I mean? Glorilla is hot as fuck. You know what I'm saying? What has Memphis really done business-wise to take advantage of the key Glocks, the Glorillas, the Gottis, the Dolph? Nothing. Nothing.
At all.
These people, what I'm saying is, the city, you could take a loan out, produce a movie, and just put all our famous people in it. Man, you got Justin Timberlake from Memphis, man. You got Elise Neal. You know what I mean? Like, back when they
what's the singer? What's her name?
K. Michelle.
Yeah, K. Michelle.
Think about this. We had Hustle and Flow here, right? What is our film commission doing? Like, do we even have a film commission?
Yeah.
I mean, like, if we had if we were in New York right now, the film commission would have a movie on every major artist right now.
You are correct. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If we were in New York right now, Glorilla, Yo Gotti, the Dolphs, the Key Glocks, they would be so busy doing movies that they wouldn't be on this bullshit. And I'm pretty sure most of them probably ain't even on the bullshit. It's the people around them that's on it, because that's how Memphis is. Because 99% of the shit that I get into is because of the people around me. I very rarely have situations where it's me and somebody. It's always somebody I know or somebody that's connected to somebody I know, and I end up carrying a major burden because once they pull me into it, I ain't going.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not a gangster. I'm not a thug. I'm just not going. There's a difference.
Yeah, shit, me too.
Exactly. So like, I don't come off as a tough guy. So when somebody get on there and say, oh, he's a goofy guy and a nice guy, I am. Very goofy.
Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I want people to think.
Yeah.
I'm not on nothing. So what I'm saying, that's not an insult to me. Now, I know he meant it as an insult, but it's not an insult because it's the truth. I am a goofy, nice guy, but I'm not going. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't go out here looking for situations to fuck with people or star shit. I'm not out here telling people I'm tough, I'm a gangster. You don't see me pulling up the love in foreign cars, buying VIP bottles, pre-vape, buying bottles or whatever at the all-white, jumping with bottles and all that shit. I ain't on none of that shit, man. I am a nice guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I play video games. I like NBA 2K. That's my favorite video game. I'm a nice guy or whatever. But what I am is a person that I ain't going, and I ain't going for people getting hurt over some bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if dude want to interview me, I'm open to interview. I mean, please talk to me. Before you go on a tangent and put 2 hours of information out there, talk to me first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's like if you just on something where you just 100% feel like you're on this mission to like justice for Dolph, man, do as you please. I can't control that. You're a grown man. You welcome to put whatever you want to put out there.
Right.
I said my piece. I just wanted to say something on the front end or whatever, but I can't control his narrative or where he going at or what he doing. I can't control that. But I do want him to know that that's my cousin.
Right.
So when he start posting this stuff or whatever, just keep in mind that's my cousin. You saying you're doing justice for Dolph, so I'm seeing how is this gonna reflect justice for Dolph when I'm just telling you my cousin if you choose to continue and post. I want to see what he gonna put out. I want to see.
Man, well, Rob, man, I'm glad you came to clear all this stuff up. And I'm glad you put this out there and you putting a positive aspect on this without you don't want this negativity to spread and cause harm to anybody in the city.
That's it.
Yeah. So
man, that shit dead. I mean, we ain't want no beef, no nothing. I ain't mad at the nigga. I don't want no problems. I want this shit to go away. I don't even want to talk about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We looking for a better Memphis. We want people to clean the streets up, pick your trash up, clean the streets up. We want a better school system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We want better people in these political positions that can make better decisions to help people. We all about helping people, making things better.
Right.
We're not trying to go backwards.
Right.
Dolph has already had justice. That's what the judicial system did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The judicial system handled that. That's over with.
Yeah.
We ain't the law.
Right.
I ain't the FBI, I ain't the Memphis Police Department, I ain't the sheriff's office or whatever. I'm not no investigator. We ain't none of that. Whatever was done, the people that was implemented or whatever they said, that shit over with.
Man.
That shit over with. It's done.
It's over.
That shit over with. You don't think the fucking FBI know who they needed to get and bring it to them office and pop on the knuckles to snitch on whoever they snitched on?
They got CIA, FBI, they got plenty of
shit, man.
Here right now.
All that shit. And if they go get this nigga with this Justice for Dolph shit and he connected something, they pop that nigga on the knuckle 2-3 times. Nigga, who did it? That nigga got chances. They gonna hit that nigga on the knuckle one time. Hey, who did it? Well, you know, that nigga knuckle. Pow!
Yeah, immediately. Right?
That nigga gonna tell immediately. Come on, man.
Look. Well, I appreciate you coming through, man. On Memphis podcast, man. Laying the law down and letting people know the actual real versus this fake tomfoolery out here, man.
Simple as that, bro.
Man, I appreciate you coming out, dog.
I appreciate you allowing me to speak, Cassie.
Man, no problem, man. No problem, man. And people, thank you for checking out Memphis Podcast. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you come in and support Memphis. Peace out.